question marks that'll be answered in just a couple of hours.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at what we have on tap here tonight when we go live in less than 2 hours on pay-per-view. We'll start off in the featherweight division with the unbeaten Carlos Castro going head-to-head against the hard-hitting Colombian slugger in Oscar Escandon. Then it'll be a matchup between the Philippines and Mac, old-school fight between two guys who know what they have on the line. The winner moves on to bigger things. The loser, well, they either think about being a gatekeeper or contemplate retirement. Robert Guerrero and vicious Victor Ortiz. And then in our main event, Manny Pacquiao goes head-to-head against Yordenis Ugas.
Yeah, if you like to.
Joining us to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, first we welcome the defending champion, fighting out of Miami by way of Cuba, the defending WBA welterweight champion of the world, 54 Milagros, Yordenis Ugas. And now here he is, boxing's only 8-division world champion, the boxing senator from Sarangani province in the Philippines, the one and only Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to bring our fighters to the scale at this time. 12 rounds of boxing. This is for the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World. First, we invite the defending champion to the scale at this time, 2008 Olympic of the World. First, we invite the defending champion to the scale at this time, 2008 Olympic bronze medalist. He will be making the first defense of his title. Here is the defending and reigning WBA welterweight champion of the world, 54 Milagros, Yordenis Ugas. 147 pounds, right at the welterweight limit, 147 for Yordenis Ugas. And now to the scale, the renowned idol of boxing, really needing no introduction the world over, the 4-time welterweight world champion and boxing senator, Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao. Already 146 pounds for Manny Pacquiao, 146. It's the main event of the evening for tomorrow night's Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view. 12 rounds for the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World. Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao versus Yordenis Ugas.
we go to the 5th round. This one is scheduled for 12. Manny Pacquiao has been away from the ring for 25 months. Pacquiao, total punches landed 53 of 248 for a 21% connect percentage. Ugas, 54 of 131 with a 41% connect percentage. Pacquiao is throwing considerably more, which is no surprise, but Ugas has been the far more accurate of the two. Pacquiao doesn't seem to have the spring that he has had in the past, but he is still so dangerous. There's a straight left. But Pacquiao's work rate could be a significant something to watch, because if you're the judge, what do you favor? Do you favor the volume of punching of Pacquiao, or do you favor the clean, effective counter-punching of Yordenis Ugas, along with the fundamentals of him using his jab more than that of Pacquiao? And no doubt, Manny Pacquiao will let his hands go. There's a right hand connecting for Ugas. Midway portion of the 5th. Tense moments here in Las Vegas. This crowd came out to... There's a right hand for Ugas. A very one-sided crowd, all in favor of Manny Pacquiao for the most part. And clash of heads, potentially. Thankfully, no blood. They touch gloves under a minute to go here in the 5th. Double jab for Pacquiao, partially blocked by Ugas. At this pace, this favors Yordenis Ugas because it is calculated and methodical. This is not the kind of fight that Manny Pacquiao, who likes to engage in firefights. This tempo and pace favors Ugas more than anything, because it's very strategic and deliberate. There's a right-hand counter for Ugas. But Ugas, being the naturally bigger man, there's Pacquiao pounds away on the right glove of Ugas. Pacquiao unloading. Ugas smiles at him, and then he shook his head as to say, nope, nothing got through. There's a couple counter right hands by Ugas. Another counter right hand, but back comes Pacquiao. Pacquiao trying to end with a flurry, and that ends the 5th. Much to the delight of this partisan Pacquiao crowd. There is Jinky Pacquiao, obviously nervous as she watches her husband against Yordenis Ugas. Which would hurt Ugas or be detrimental to Ugas moving forward in the fight. I think Manny's looking for a big shot to try to affect your Dennis Ugas. Now Pacquiao has a tight guard. He's trying to invite Ugas to him. So I think Pacquiao, he's like, instead of me attacking this guy, let me invite this guy to me and see if I can counter. So the strategies change here in the fight as you're seeing Pacquiao, who's almost inviting Ugas to come forward. And now chance a let's go Manny here at T-Mobile Arena. High level excitement between two elite welterweights. There's a big right hand by Ugas, and you heard that. Ugas got all of that, a lot of leverage behind that shot. Under a minute to go here in the 6th. Big right hand by Ugas. Ugas looks razor sharp tonight. Double jab for Ugas. Ugas was a sizable underdog coming into this fight. Manny Pacquiao was over a 3-1 favorite. But Ugas didn't pay attention to the odds, said it doesn't matter. None of that affects me. I know what I'm capable of. Couple of lefts by Pacquiao. Final moments of the 6th. Ugas coming forward. He tags Pacquiao with the counter right hand. And Pacquiao trying to lunge in and get something, and that ends the 6th. We are halfway home. Some nervous fans here in Las Vegas.
Hay una cosita que nos falta nada más. Tú viste, tú le hiciste una buena finta que le iba a tirar ahí.
I want you to feint, feint and then throw.
Sin izquierda, trata, ¿no? Si no, no hay problema. Tú estás peleando bien, lo único que no te duermas, Jordan. Cojones, tú estás peleando por tu grandeza.
You're fighting great. You're fighting with.
Gente detrás de ti.
Keep using your head.
Oye, la gente, acuérdate que tú es patria y vida, seres. Tiene que demostrarle al mundo que nosotros estamos luchando por ellos que están allá.
You have to show the world that we're here to bring it and we're here to take this.
No cometa errores.
Do not commit any errors. Round 7, this one is scheduled for 12. I think we have a close fight between Manny Pacquiao, your Dennis Ugas, total punches landed, thrown through 6. Identical when it comes to landed, but Pacquiao has thrown nearly 200 punches more than that of Ugas. Power punches thrown through the 6th round. Pacquiao 50 of 183 for a 27% connect percentage. Ugas 39 of 63 for a 62% connect percentage. But Pacquiao is nearly tripling his power punch 63 for a 62% connect percentage. But Pacquiao is nearly tripling his power punch output when it comes to how much he is throwing. Judges, it all depends on what a judge favors. Do you favor the aggression, or do you feel the tactical counterpunching selective mindset of your Dennis Ugas? Pacquiao stepping forward, throws a combination, but back comes Ugas. What a sensational fight. Pacquiao steps in with a left. Couple lefts that didn't find their mark for Pacquiao as we are coming up on 90 seconds to go here in the 7th. There's a right to the body followed by a right upstairs. Ugas doing exactly what Ismael Salas told him. He goes, attack the body and then come upstairs. He did exactly that in that sequence. 70 seconds remaining here in round 7. Ugas said of your Dennis Ugas. Pacquiao stepping forward, throws a combination, but back comes Ugas. What a sensational fight. Pacquiao steps in with a left. Couple lefts that didn't find their mark for Pacquiao, as we are coming up on 90 seconds to go here in the 7th. There's a right to the body, followed by a right upstairs. Ugas doing exactly what Ismael Salas told him. He goes, attack the body and then come upstairs. He did exactly that in that sequence. 70 seconds remaining here in round 7. Ugas advancing forward, but Pacquiao flicking out that jab. He darts in, throws a left, and then gets out of the way. Double jab followed by the right, but Pacquiao blocked most of those shots. Pacquiao is planting his feet more instead of bouncing around as much. He is sitting down in his shots more against the naturally bigger men. I think he realizes he has to do that because of the fact that him bouncing in and out and not getting full leverage behind his shots is not going to hurt this guy because of how big he is. There is a massive size difference between these two. The feeling here that I am experiencing firsthand is that everyone in the building now feels or could be of the belief that maybe this is the final time we see Manny Pacquiao inside a boxing ring. The Pacquiao family obviously very disappointed, but Yordenis Ugas fought the fight of his life. What a moment for him with everything that he has gone through. And Yordenis Ugas standing by with Jordan Plant.
Ugas, congratulations. You haven't had it easy. You came from Cuba. You haven't seen your family at one point when you came here for 9 years. You've had some losses. This wasn't supposed to be you in here tonight. Was it your destiny?
Era destino, tú no tenías que estar aquí en estos momentos, 9 años sin ver la familia, venir aquí a hacer esto, ¿cómo te sientes?
No, estoy emocionado. Ante todo, quiero darle las gracias a Manny Pacquiao por compartir, por pelear conmigo.
I'm very excited, but most of all, I want to thank Manny Pacquiao for giving me this moment in this ring today.
¿Quién es el campeón del WBA? Soy yo el campeón del WBA.
I told you, I am the champion of the WBA, and I showed it tonight.
You did, and it seemed like you were even having fun in there. I saw you shimmying your shoulders. You were smiling. How fun was this moment?
Tú estabas sonriendo en el ring, como que estabas dominando bien, como que la pelea tuya te estaba gozando ahí.
Bueno, siento mucho respeto por Pacquiao, pero yo vine esta noche a demostrar quién es el campeón del WBA. Mucho respeto para él, es una pelea, fue tremendo competidor como siempre y nada, estoy agradecido con él.
No, definitely, he's a great competitor, but I came in here to show that I am the champion of the WBA, and a lot of respect for him, but I won the fight.
And also, you were landing that jab from the beginning. You started with the double jab, landed to the body. Was that the key to this fight?
La llave de esta pelea fue el jab, el doble jab que demostraste esta noche.
Sí, tenía una buena mano adelante La trabajé bien, traté de hacerle caso a mi esquina. Tuvimos solo 2 semanas para entrenar, pero hice el trabajo, gracias a Dios.
No, definitely. That was the lead punch, that double jab. We only had 2 weeks of training, but I listened to my corner, and it all worked out.
Yes, and you know, Pacquiao was adamant that you didn't earn this belt because you were elevated to champion in January, but I think you've earned it now. So what do you want to do next? Who's next?
Bueno, te elevaron como campeón en el mes de enero y decían el lado de Pacquiao que tú no eres el campeón real. Ahora, ¿qué quiere hacer Yordenis Ugas próximamente?
Bueno, yo pienso que voy en el camino que estaba, a unificarme. Ya le gané a que todo el mundo decía que es un campeón. Ahora soy campeón, unificarme.
Now the plan is to unify the title in welterweight. Everybody said that he was the champion. Now they know who the real champion is.
So does that mean Errol Spence?
¿Eso quiere decir que Errol Spence está próximamente?
El siguiente en la lista debe ser, pero estoy pensando porque se recupere.
No, he's the next one on the list that I want to fight, but most of all, I am praying that he recuperates.
Bueno, todos los cubanos estaban viendo esto, los cubanos salieron masivamente a apoyarme. ¡Patria y vida! ¡Patria y vida!
Life for the Cuban people that came out in massive amounts to come and see me. So for the country and for life.
Patria y muerte no, patria y vida.
Respect to you. Respect to you. Congratulations, Ugas. We're going to send it over to Heidi with Pacquiao.
Thank you very much, Jordan. Manny, you took this fight against Yordenis Ugas just 11 days ago. Certainly a different opponent than you were expecting. Was he more difficult than you expected?
Just make adjustment for a few days. So it's good. I mean, that's boxing.
Most definitely. In terms of the jab, you know, that was a weapon that he used. Were you having a hard time finding your timing against it?
I know I'm making a hard time in the ring, making adjustment about his style, and I think that's the problem to me because I didn't make an adjustment right away, and also my legs tight.
Yeah, we saw that you didn't use your legs as much, not as much footwork from you, and not as much head movement from you as well. Was it a matter of tightness? Was that the issue?
Yeah, my legs is so tight. That's why it's hard to move.
Do you think that's father time? 42 years old, still doing this, man, going the distance here against yes, look at this. This crowd is so pumped to be here. They came to see you. What do you want to say to them?
Well, I'm so thankful to the fans so coming here to watch to witness the fight live. I'm really appreciative of your effort to come here. Even despite of this pandemic, you have time to watch live the fight. And I'm sorry that we lost tonight, but you know, I did my best, and I apologize.
Now you know the question that's coming next. Will we see you in the ring again? I know a lot of respect between you. Will we see you fight again?
I don't know. Let's let me rest first, relax, and make a decision if I'm continue to fight or not.
Like a true politician, will you be running for president in the Philippines in May of 2022?
Well, I will make a final announcement next month, and I don't know. You know, I know that I'm facing a big problem in more difficult works than boxing. So, but I want to help the people. I want to help them.
You know, in terms of this crowd, they're all on their feet here standing. Regardless of what you decide to do, there will never be another Manny Pacquiao to stand in this ring. As Brian Kenny said, you are a two-career Hall of Famer.
First of all, to all the fans, I really appreciate of your effort to come here. I hope that in my more than 20 years in boxing, I make you enjoyment and happiness in my career. I mean, you know, that's boxing. I congratulate my opponent Dennis Ogas for making tough tonight and for winning tonight. So that's boxing. Let's face another tomorrow again and plan our future.
Very good. Thank you very much, Manny Pacquiao. It's always fun to see you box. Brian Kenny, we'll send it back to you.
Well, thank you very much, Heidi. And a very emotional